Hello and welcome to this week's installment of Melanie's Muses, where it's all TV talk all the time. New episodes every Monday, so make sure you click that subscribe button and never miss a video. Melanie's Muses is proud to be a Telfie partner channel, so whatever you are watching, make sure you check in on the app, share to social media, and who knows when you will unlock an exclusive sticker. This week I'm going to be talking about what makes you stick with a TV show. Quite often people watch pilots, maybe watch 1 or 2 episodes, and then for whatever reason they stop watching. Sometimes they might watch a couple of seasons of a show before deciding that, yeah, it is not for them. So what does it take to keep you watching a show? Recent studies from Netflix have shown that people often aren't invested or addicted to a show until maybe 5 or 6 episodes in. 5 or 6 episodes, when you have the opportunity to binge watch or stream a show, isn't a big deal, but 5 or 6 episodes on a weekly basis is a pretty big commitment. So what makes you decide that you are going to do it? If I decide I'm going to give a show a chance, it takes a lot for me to not give it at least a few episodes. I feel almost like I owe the show that if I watch the pilot. Sometimes I don't watch the pilot close to where it airs, in which case sometimes I get lucky and there are a couple of episodes available either on demand or on my DVR. So I get to do like a little mini binge watch, and that is sometimes better. A recent example of that is the HBO show Westworld. I'm not sure if I would have stuck with that if I just watched the pilot and then had to wait another week. But when my husband and I started watching it, we had 4 episodes ready to go, and it was definitely great to be able to just click the next episode and see where the story was heading. Of course, the big increase in Amazon original shows, Netflix original, where they upload all episodes in one go, has made it very easy to become addicted to the binge watching sessions and get through whole seasons very quickly. The downside, of course, to this is that you get through the episodes very quickly and then you have nothing to watch. Well, you have a different show to watch, and no new episodes of the show that may be your latest obsession. Sometimes I stay with a show just out of pure loyalty because I want it to be good. True Blood was a perfect example of this. I loved that show. That was definitely my favourite show. It is still one of my go-to watch shows. But I will be the first one to admit the last couple of seasons definitely sort of lost the plot a little bit. A little bit? Okay, they lost the plot quite a lot. But I stuck with it. For whatever reason, I would not give up that show. Nothing could convince me to give up that show. And I still miss that show. And I know it was bad. The continuity was bad. The ending was bad. The story was bad. But I loved it and I stuck with it. Are there any shows like that you have? Shows that you know you should probably have given up on? Shows that you know have completely jumped the shark and lost it, but you stick with them? What is it that makes you stick with them? I think if we could find that elusive factor, networks will probably pay big money for it. So if anyone has any billion-dollar ideas, please feel free to leave them for me in the comments so I can steal them and pass them on. It would be much appreciated. I could definitely do with $1 billion. For the most part though, if a show catches my attention in the pilot, I will give it at least a season. I will stay with it for the whole season. I may not make it a top watch priority, but I do definitely go back and watch all of the episodes. Of course, the flip side to that is what makes you stop watching a TV show. And I think there's so much I want to say about that I'm going to leave that for next week's video. As always, thanks for watching. I would love to hear any feedback about what makes you stay with a TV show, or if you want to leave comments ahead that I can bring up next week for what makes you stop watching a TV show, I would love to hear those too. Like, comment, subscribe, do all the fun YouTube things. Make sure you check in on Telfie, and I will see you back here next week for an all new Melanie's Muses. Bye!